You know, Music and Words Unite is only possible because of viewers and supporters like you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Mark cry. Hello and welcome to another episode of Music and Words Unite. I am your co-host Troy, and with me I have my friend and co-host Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Yeah.
All right. And today we are going to be doing a track-by-track EP review of this EP, An Object in Motion. First time I think I'm holding up a CD, maybe. An Object in Motion by Drab Majesty. Shout out
You look like Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility.
There you go. You know what? I take that as a compliment. Pete's awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
he's a great
guy. Yeah. So, you know, someone that became an acquaintance of mine, Chuck at Sky Valley Records, where I do a lot of my record shopping here in New Jersey.
Great guy.
I bought some records and he said, "Hey, do you want this?" And he gave this to me for free. So I listened to it and I'm like, we should do an episode. All right. So I have that CD. All right, Mark. Well, we've done one episode on Drab Majesty before. We did a full album review. So definitely check out that episode and check out the demonstration album. All right. So this one is an EP. It was their last release, Drab Majesty. And it has a special guest on it, which is Rachel Goswell. All right. For those who aren't familiar, Slow Dive. I think that's correct.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
We have a Slow Dive episode coming out soon. We haven't recorded it yet, but. And yeah, so the first track, which is Vanity, and I have never heard this album before making this episode, except I've obviously listened to it on the CD multiple times. I'm assuming you never heard this before either, Mark, this album.
No, I have heard this before.
Oh, you have? Okay. That I didn't know. Okay. So, all right. So first time for me recording the episode. So why don't we play a clip from the first song, which is Vanity.
It seemed like opportunity to profit from the beauty that you always hid. It's never a shame to be ashamed. Listen the breath, then the earthquakes.
So that was a clip from Vanity from Drab Majesty. So I'll give my review of this song. I'll go first. I was shocked when I played this. I thought I was listening to Pink Floyd, honestly. It sounds a lot like Pink Floyd at the beginning. And pretty much the whole song. Very Pink Floyd-esque, even early progressive rock, like kind of, there is some early prog rock, psychedelic rock influence, I think, on this album. I'm hearing some Pink Floyd, maybe even some early Genesis on one of the tunes I heard coming up.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And a mix of that and, of course, shoegaze music and goth music. It's kind of a mix of those types of music, which is really cool, right? For me, a lot of the music I listen to is usually fairly high energy, as you probably know about a lot of the music I like. So it is nice to kind of sit down and listen to more shoegaze style music, some and some classic Prog style, maybe influenced theirs. And so I thought this song was a really nice, relaxing tune, you know? I thought it was I love the background vocals too, the harmonies that are going on from Rachel there, Rachel Goswell. I thought it was a really nice choice to have her on the song. And the lyrics I thought were pretty interesting. I'll just read like a few lines to give you an example. They won't find you interesting, a symptom of the industry of vanity, a seedy child with a pretty smile, an appetite for limelight when the time's not right. And then the chorus is, if the valve breaks, then the earth quakes, and misery finds a way to put you in your place. Now it's just a taste. That's some of the lyrics. And I think this song is talking about people who are vain, right? And when they lose their looks, maybe, when they lose their status or stature, I think maybe it feels like the world can come crumbling down because that's all you have. Your self-worth is in your looks, right, maybe. And you think really highly of yourself because of that. That's what I got out of it. I don't know if I'm right about that, but that's what the song seems to be about. What did you think about this song?
Yeah, as previously stated, this is definitely a big departure from their previous stuff because, I mean, the past two albums are like, you know, they're still goth. This is still goth, but they're like kind of like dark wavy, like, you know, even like synth wavy sounding.
Right.
This is just like very atmospheric goth rock, really, with like some shoegaze and dream pop really thrown in there a little bit. More so on one of the later tracks with the dream pop, but yeah, this is like a very steep departure from the past couple albums, and I like that because, you know, some people want to hear the same stuff over and over from a band they like. I personally like when bands like make, you know, drastic changes or they take big risks with stuff. I know this is only an EP and stuff, but I've grown to really like the sound of this album. It has a lot of atmospheric elements too, and like even like ambient parts, which I really like a lot. And there's like a big use of acoustic guitar, which is always a good thing in my opinion on this album. And I think Rachel Goswell's vocals are, you know, anything she touches turns to gold in my opinion, because I think she has a great voice. So I think it fits perfectly on this song. Yeah, but you'll see, you know, in the like, there's, you know, in the next couple of tracks, like how different each song really is from one another and the past albums. But yeah, I think this song is excellent, and it does set the tone for the album in a way, but it also doesn't.
Right.
You'll see what we mean.
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't we get to the next song, which is I think Kate Perpetua. All right, let's play that. So I'm going to stop it here. There's a clip. So that was a clip from Kate Perpetua. So the song is a similar vibe. It's acoustic guitar, synth throughout. This part sounds so much like, in a good way, Porcelina of the Vast Oceans by the Smashing Pumpkins. It's like very similar guitar part.
Yeah.
The song reminds me actually a little bit of Yes. And I got definitely Yes vibes from this. And it kind of reminds me of something like The song, is it Horizons from Foxtrot?
Yeah, the one before supper's ready.
Yeah, it has that like,
Yeah.
you know, acoustic old school prog rock style feel to it.
Yep.
And then some shoegaze and some of the Smashing Pumpkins maybe influenced there. I thought this song was a really cool musical piece. It's kind of like an interlude between two songs, but it's not really an interlude. It's like 4.5 minutes. I can't remember exactly how long it is, but it's like a full length song, but it's just acoustic and synth and different melodies and harmony going on. What did you think about this one?
Yeah, I mean, I've stated so many times that I love, instrumental music. I love, mostly guitar driven music and synths and stuff, and this song is just great. This is probably the song that I've revisited the most on this album, just because I really like the atmosphere it has. I love like the guitar in the middle, like the just like the different like sections. It has like an Egyptian feel to it, like that Egyptian like style guitar, um, but like the melodies and stuff are really nice on this, and the like synth in the background's great too, and I don't know what they were going for. I don't know what he was going for on this. I don't know what kind of like musical like genre he was going for, but I do really like the outcome here, and I don't know, man. It's just really nice and kind of relaxing to listen to. It's so, like every song on this album is just like a departure from each other. It's just so different. Like I'm really interested. I'd like to hear him say like what he wanted to do with this and how it came to be. So,
Okay.
maybe we'll have like an interview about it or something.
That would be cool. I do have a note here. Maybe this will explain the music. It says the EP was conceived during Demures. That's one of the two people from Drab Majesty.
Andrew Klinko. Yeah.
Yeah. Isolated retreat in a restored A-frame cabin in Yakuts, Oregon. Let me look that up. Yakuts, Oregon. Yakuts, Oregon.
Cool.
Oh, wow, look at that. So he's in a cabin somewhere here. What's an A-frame cabin? I've never really been in many cabins. A-frame cabin? Let's see. It looks like an A. Okay.
That would make sense.
So, yeah, he's chilling in here, right? This is what the music came out of it. Basically, this is how this EP came to be. So, yeah, he's got the vibes going, nature vibes, right? Relaxing, probably in isolation, maybe. Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. The next song actually has a video, and I'm going to play a clip from the video, which is called The Skin and the Glove. that was a clip from the Skin and the Glove music video. All right, Mark. Well, I'll give my review of this one. Maybe my favorite song on the album. It's tough to say.
I think that's fair.
It's definitely the most single-ish. That's why it has a video, right? It's definitely the most catchy. Although I think the piece that you came back to the most, that instrumental piece, the second song, could grow on me to become maybe my favorite. But this is the most kind of catchy sing-along too. Before I get to the lyrics, because to me the lyrics are one of the best parts of this song actually. But the music, I think you're going to be proud of me for this reference, Mark, because I wouldn't have gave this reference without this channel. So this song has Cocteau Twin vibes to me. So I was like, oh, kind of sounds a little bit like Cocteau Twins. And the Smiths. It's another.
So when I give my review of this song, I'm actually gonna try and share what I have here.
Okay.
This song by this band. I want to see how you think how close this sounds to what this song.
Okay.
So,
well, I'll speed up my review so you can go. So basically, I just want to read a few of the lyrics. I can see the days flashing frames of time passing through the mind. It's too late to find yesterday, so we lay down and we sleep so sound. That's the first verse. Second verse is, I don't know if I can really see your face, withered lines of age, mirror mine the same, looking through the cage of yesterday, down, down, and we sleep so sound. And the chorus, which is just like a mantra almost, is the spatial divide of the skin and the glove is the same as the ride from below to above. This song is very poetic, I would say. Very poetic. It's the kind of lyrics I like because you have to really think about what they're talking about to interpret it, right? When I see lyrics like, I can see the days flashing frames of time passing through my mind. It's too late to find yesterday, so we lay down and we sleep so sound. I mean, some of the vibes I get about, the erosion of time. Every day is kind of a frame of time, right? That is, and if you think about it from a perspective of, if you were at the end of your life and you could replay your life, it would look like frames, and movie frames in a way, right? That would be flashing. Yeah. And it's too late to find yesterday, so we lay down and we sleep so sound. So like every day, every frame that passes, what do? No matter what happens, we lay down and we go to sleep. But the interesting lyric I thought was, the spatial divide of the skin and the glove is the same as the... I'm not sure exactly what that means, but if you think about your skin, right, which ages... I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to interpret this. The skin at which ages and the glove which age but doesn't necessarily... Well, gloves do erode too, I guess. But you cover the skin with a glove, right? It's the same as the ride from below to above, the spatial divide. So maybe is it saying like as you age, the divide from a skin and the glove grows? I don't know. I have to think about this song more, Mark. I like it though. I like the fact that I have to sit there and interpret it and think about it. So, what did you think about this song?
Yeah. So I'm going to try and do this. You might have to edit this. I don't know. But,
okay. Yeah.
Can I share my screen on this real quick?
It's not going to work.
No, it's not going to work.
Can you, let me think. No. Well, I would hear it, but the audience wouldn't hear it.
The audience wouldn't hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because I wanted to play you a song by this band called Chapter House, and he had to have like this. It sounds so similar.
Chapter House? What's the song called?
Treasure. One word, Chapter House.
Okay, Chapter House. Treasure. All right, just from the beginning?
You can start at like 30 seconds.
All right, let's see.
I don't know if it's like chord progression or what, but that's immediately what I thought.
another influence to me of this song is My Bloody Valentine too. I hear that for sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so the moral of the story, I think, is
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he may have always been, but I think shoegaze and dream pop and all that kind of stuff has always been one of his influence, as well as like goth and synthwave. And this song really sounds like a tribute to shoegaze to me because it's very ethereal sounding. It's very echoey. Um, but it's like still grounded at the same time with like the lyrics and stuff, and like you said, like the chanting chorus and stuff, which is like it sounds great too. Yeah, I would say that with like a straightforward track like this, like kind of bookcased by two very, for lack of a better word, abstracter tracks on this
Mm-hmm.
album.
Mm-hmm.
This is a definitely a bright spot here, and it's obvious why they chose this as like the single or whatever for
Right.
this. Um, it's this and Cape Perpetua are the two I return to the most.
Okay.
Nothing against Yield to Force, but it's 15 minutes long, so and Vanity, yeah, Vanity's good too.
Yeah.
But something about this track is just it's very glued in my mind, and
Yeah.
I know I said Cape Perpetua is probably my favorite, but this honestly is probably my favorite, like
Okay.
objectively. So
Right. Well, speaking of Yield to Force, I got to be honest with you. It's very repetitious, so it almost doesn't matter where I pick too much in the song because I mean there are some changes in it, but it's 15 minutes of very similar chord progressions. I'll just play clip. Well, that was a clip from Yield to Force, which is 15-minute tune. So my review of this one is I understand what they're going for on this one. I'm not exactly sure why it's 15 minutes specifically. I mean, it almost feels like you could just pick any length of time that this song could be. It could be an hour, could be 5 minutes. It really, it's just like, to me, that's what I get out of it. You might as well make it an hour, to be honest with you. So that was my review of it when I heard it. I was like, why stop at 15 at this point? Just keep going. But ultimately, I mean, I understand if you have an EP, right, you don't want it to be an hour long, but it's a cool little tune. It's very repetitious. It's just very hypnotic. It's kind of puts you in a trance. That's what I would say. So if you want to be put into a trance by listening to some music, this is your song. That's the review I got of this one. I don't have much more than that. So, what did you think of this one, Mark?
I know I sound like a broken record here, but I love like atmospheric, ambient, like just I love repetitious music. I do. I've told you before, one of my favorite bands ever is Tangerine Dream, like a 70s electronic, like progressive group from Germany. And they make like soundscapes, like stuff like this. Like it'll just be, now they use more like electronic stuff, and it has like actually more change than this. This is very repetitious. But I love that kind of music, and I think it's like I listen to that kind of stuff a lot because if I'm kind of just like chilling, if I'm like reading something, or if I'm just I'm in school, so if I'm doing homework or something, I want something that's like not incredibly like bombastic, or not like distracting really. So I actually listened to this a couple times while I was doing like some work for school, and it was pretty great. So
Okay.
take that with what you will, like if you're looking for like something like like a big rocker and stuff, like definitely don't listen to this because it's 15 minutes of basically
Right.
what you just heard right there with like minimal change.
Hmm.
But I personally love that kind of stuff, so
Okay.
that's up for you guys to decide if you like it or not. So
Awesome. All right. So overall, Mark, I thought it was a cool little EP. Quite a
yeah,
departure from the last album we reviewed, the Demonstration. My go-to would be the Demonstration for just if I want to hear a Drab Majesty song or an album. But I could see this one growing on me with more listens, to be honest with you. I mean, the song we heard before this one, right? The Skin of the Game song is very good. I can listen to any time. I can listen to any of these songs at any time. And in fact, maybe tomorrow when I'm doing some work, if I have to do some writing or just when I'm not in a meeting, when I'm just doing some work, maybe I'll put this on. Maybe I'll just put the whole EP on, and I'll end in
yeah.
that 15 minutes of repetition. And who knows, maybe it'll help me with my work. So,
There's a
what,
song on
yeah.
Modern Mirror, which is their last full length album called
Hmm.
Ellipsis, which is a really great song too. So
Okay.
and I really like Dot in the Sky from the Demonstration. That's probably my
Oh
favorite
yeah,
song.
yeah.
It's a really good song. Um, yeah, nice band though. Like, nice part of like the goth synthwave, dark wave revival, which is really
Hmm.
always really cool because I love that kind of music. So I'm
Right.
always very very excited when they release stuff. So hopefully they come out with a new album soon. I also want to say that like I wish more bands made EPs because I think EPs are great. Like it's kind of like a stalling piece. Like all right, we're
Yeah.
making an album. Here's like 4 songs.
Right. Right.
Like the new Bandmade EP just came out this week, and it's great.
Hmm.
It's a nice little like not a teaser, but it's like a to keep you at bay while they record a full length. So
Hmm.
a lot of bands don't make EPs, and I kind of don't really know why. I think they should be make EPs great again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Make EPs great. So it'd be Miga. Yeah.
Mega, yeah, Mega.
Miga. All right. Well, that's our review. What did you think of this album? Have you heard this before? If you haven't, did you go listen to it? And what do you think? Let us know in the comments. All right. If you do like this album, what are your favorites? What are you recommending us checking out next? All right, what do you recommend? We do have a free music club that is on Discord where we talk about music, share music with each other, all kinds of music genres, decades, everything. If you're interested in joining a free music club with our community and us, we're in there. You can do that. The link for that will be in the pinned comment. It's on Discord. Please give the episode a like if you liked it. Again, of course, leave a comment. And only about 5% of our viewers are subscribed, so it would really help out the channel if you subscribed. And there's probably more Drab Majesty coming in the future, as well as synthwave music, as well as shoegaze music, as well as progressive rock. So if you like all that stuff, you might want to check out the channel. All right. Well, until next time, Mark.
Goodbye.
See you later.